Hi guys, Livia here from the Kind Market. I was asked to do this video for one of my good friends, Hope, for her young audiences. They're doing a social marketing campaign and they asked some people to step up and do a video about why the arts matter. So she asked me and I jumped on it because I'm sure most of you know that art is something that's very, very close to my heart. And I'm sure most of you also know that I recently started a business called the Kind Market, where we go to developing countries and work with women artisans that we bring back the products that they make there and we sell them here, and part of the proceeds that we make we then give back to them in some way. So I thought this was a really interesting question. Why do the arts matter? Because a lot of times art is considered a luxury. I know that when the recession happened, kind of the first thing that people stopped buying was art because it doesn't feed you, it doesn't give you shelter, it doesn't keep you warm at night. But it's funny because art has been proven to do so many of those things for us emotionally, maybe not physically. So I'm really excited to answer this question of why the arts matter to me. With the Kind Market, I've gotten to go to developing countries, and especially in those places, people don't think about art incorporation. But, I have read many books and seen several different studies that talk about how art is as important as, building hospitals, as building schools, because it shapes countries, it shapes their consciousness, it helps them grow socially, and it inspires them as a nation. Like, once you have a very specific culture that is represented most of the time through the art that comes out of that culture, that from that country. So in that way, it really gives them a sense of identity because they have that association with that. They have that very specific, skill and textile and art that comes from that country. I mean, look at the Kind Market. We specifically go to these countries and seek out the different textiles, the different beadwork, the artistry in the jewelry, in, the home goods, because it is so beautiful and it has such an identity to that specific country that it is sought after here in the US because of that cultural identity. And it does the same for those people there. Not only that, but I mean, it's not only helping them socially, but economically. I mean, we give part of the proceeds back. People go there and seek out these products when they travel, and that is helping their economy grow through that use of art. Now, let's think about that more in the US. It's a little bit different because people aren't really coming here, seeking out artisan products in that way. But if you shine the magnifying glass on schools and art, you see where the importance really lies. Now, there have been many studies done that show incorporating art into, a child's education at a really young age gives them a sense of not only self-worth, but self-appreciation. It helps them be more confident in themselves. It gives them a more positive outlook towards life. So these things are all accomplished through art, through self-expression. And you can't really say that for a lot of other areas that we have. Also, in that same field, through education, we find that using art early on, incorporating it into a curriculum, actually helps them in their more traditional studies, in their more traditional academics, things like math and sciences, social studies. They are better able to understand that. Problem-solving skills are enhanced because of that early incorporation of art. I mean, so the possibilities there are just absolutely endless. You think better analytically when you have art incorporated at a really early age. So it just, it amazes me, the ability of art and how it is so commonly overlooked as a necessity, not only here in a very developed country, but in underdeveloped countries, because of the ability that it has to shape those cultures and those worlds and help them in so many different ways. So I was really excited when Hope gave me this assignment because I really love talking about it. I'm very passionate about it. And I think that young people, this is our time to take a stand, to be activists, and it's us. We're the ones that are going to be making the difference. So it's important for us all to voice our opinions, voice our beliefs, inspire each other, because that's what's going to change things. That's what's going to keep what we want to keep. That's what's going to change what needs to be changed. Now, Hope did ask me to nominate some other people for this assignment. Why did the arts matter? And first off, of course, I'm going to nominate my little sister, Bianca. She is my co-founder. She's my partner. I love her, and I want her to do this as well. So Bianca, this is for you. You have to do this. Also, one of my very best friends, Julian McTighe. I know you don't have Instagram. You should get one, but you can do this on Facebook. Why do the arts matter? And she is a Baltimore City art education teacher. So I think this is going to be really interesting to hear from her on this perspective. And also another friend of mine, Jenny Sherman. She's also a art educator at a higher level, though she's a high school teacher. Julia's elementary school. So I think it will be really interesting to see how those perspectives are a little bit different, but nonetheless very important, and it's going to be amazing to hear what you guys have to say. So good luck. I hope this helped. Why the arts matter to me. I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say. So talk to you guys soon.